Enraged Democrat governor says she doesn't need sheriff's lecture on constitutionality. She is a disgusting, disgusting individual because she knows for a fact that criminals, by definition, isn't going to follow the laws. They don't care anything about gun laws. They're still going to carry the guns. And it's law abiding citizens that's going to be hurt by her decree because they don't have a way of defending themselves. And the criminals know this. And she I mean, even people on her own side are coming out against her gun ban. This is ridiculous. That's why I think she has backing from the federal government. I think Biden is somehow behind this and is doing this. That's why she feels so emboldened to do something as ban people from defending themselves. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my merch store. Also, check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for news as well. All right, let's talk about this news. Controversial New Mexico Democrat Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham recently garnered attention by imposing a temporary prohibition on the carrying of concealed and openly displayed firearms in public. This move quickly generated widespread criticism from individuals who strongly uphold the foundational principles and rights of our nation, including the Second Amendment. In response to the ban, Bernalillo County Sheriff John Allen of New Mexico declared it unconstitutional and affirmed that he would not enforce this unlawful prohibition. And good for him, Sheriff standing up. And Sheriff Allen emphasized his unwavering commitment to upholding what is morally right, stating, quote, "I maintain high standards and will never compromise on what is just. I take my oath seriously." But I'm glad he does. You know that she stated that her oath isn't obsolete. But he further argued, quote, "This temporary ban not only challenges the very core of our Constitution, but most importantly, it violates the Constitution itself." I mean, again, why does she feel so emboldened to do something like this? I think it's because the Biden administration is backing her. But Grisham fired back saying, quote, "I don't require Sheriff Allen to lecture me on the constitutionality of my actions. I need him to take decisive steps." She continued, quote, "Our imperative is for leaders to protect victims of violent crimes. We call upon law enforcement, district attorneys, public officials, educational administrators, and state agencies to utilize all available resources to combat this violence without exception. We have furnished you, Sheriff Allen, with the necessary means now. It's time to act resolutely. I won't waver in doing what's just, and I will always prioritize the safety of New Mexico's citizens." But are you really prioritizing the safety of New Mexico's citizens by stopping them from being able to defend themselves? But a reporter inquired of Grissom, quote, "Do you believe that criminals will hear this message and refrain from carrying firearms in Albuquerque streets in 30 days? Great question. And Grissom responded with a blunt no. So then what is the point of this then? The gun ban was implemented following multiple tragic incidents involving innocent lives lost due to gun violence within the state. However, the Democratic governor remains adamant in her full refusal to acknowledge that criminals, by their nature, disregard laws. Stripping law-abiding Americans of their Second Amendment rights ultimately leaves innocent individuals defenseless and susceptible to harm. In fact, criminals may become more brazen in light of the gun ban, knowing that their potential victims are unarmed. But let me know what you think about this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.